There was a time in my life where I was really big in gaming. Like I wanted to become the best at whatever game I was playing. Every single game that I played, I was always good at it. But I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be the person that people would see me in a lobby and be like, "Damn, he's in the lobby. I don't want to mess with him at all." They already have the thought that we're going to lose when they see my name in the lobby, right? And a game that I was really big into and wanted to become better at was Fortnite. I was already really good at it, but there was people that was always better than me, right? They spent more time than me on the game every single day because I was in school at the time and also I was working out. So they have more time and hours to put in to become better, right? They have more time to review other people's gameplay, to put time into their aim, their building, editing, all of that. They have the time to do these things. And I sat back and I thought to myself, how can I reduce time for me to improve at Fortnite? Like that's the one biggest thing that I wanted because I wanted to be the best. That's what I wanted to reach. So I self-reflected and I looked at how my day was. I literally took a sheet of paper and mapped out what I did in a day. And I started to notice when I was mapping out, I was taking a lot of time watching TV, being on my phone, just talking to people. I was wasting a lot of time doing that, right? So when I started to review that and see like, oh, okay, you know what? I can cut back 30 minutes of watching TV. I can cut back an hour while being on my phone and put this towards Fortnite, towards gaming. And when I did this, I now saved like an hour, hour and a half of time. And that time now was spent playing the game. And I improved at such a more drastic rate because now I have more time in the day to want to do what I want to do. Time is one of the most important things because without time, you wouldn't be doing anything. I usually think about it this way. You have 1,440 minutes in a day. That's 24 hours. And if you break down your day, how a normal person's day is, they spend 6 to 8 hours sleeping. Let's just say 6, because some people don't even sleep 8 hours. And then now they have a job. They work a 9 to 5. Some people even work more than 8 hours. But let's just say a 9 to 5, right? Right there, that's already 14 hours. Now you have to think, you take time eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And depending on if you meal prepped or not, you now have to make the food, eat the food, and clean the dishes. So just being nice, I would say breakfast, you spend 30 minutes. Lunch, you spend 30 minutes at lunch or in your day. And then dinner, you take an hour. Okay? You're already at like, what, 16 hours right there. And then you have to think about it. You take showers, get yourself together, whatever. That's like 30 minutes. You're already at however much time. You have to shower, take care of yourself. So that's about like 30 minutes doing that. And then you have to commute to work. For some people, that's 15. For some people, that's 30, 45 minutes. So time adds up every single day. And whatever you do in a day is reducing the amount of minutes you have to actually do what you want to do or do the work for you to become successful. A lot of people waste so much time on things that are not benefiting their lives. That small window of time that you have in a day is so crucial to your self-growth and for you to become better that if you waste it, a lot of people are now beating you in that race to achieving their own goals. You're now cheating yourself of what you deserve in life. You're cheating yourself of the greater version of yourself because you're constantly wasting time on things that are not benefiting you in any good way. A lot of people spend time, I like to call it doom scrolling. They go on TikTok, go on Instagram, and they scroll for hours on a day. You like on your phone, especially if you have an iPhone, you can check your screen time. And a lot of people, when I'm around, just like when we're working out or like when I'm chilling out with friends, I just ask to see their screen time. They'll be on their phone literally for 12 hours in a day, 8 hours in a day. How is that even possible? I can't even think properly onto how that's possible. They have 200 plus pickups. 2 hours on TikTok, 3 hours on Instagram. That is valuable, crucial time that they can be using to better themselves. But a lot of people don't think of time as being important. They know there's a task that they must do that's very important, but they never think of how much time they have in a day to do said task. You really need to get your time back because Wasting every minute is precious. When I started to think of time as being the most valuable thing in my life, time, my whole life changed. There was a study I saw. I can't really remember the numbers, but it's almost that humans spend half of their life working, just at work alone. And I'm not talking like a business or anything like that, because that could save time. Businesses are, a lot more hectic because you're in charge, you're the boss and everything. However, when you're at like a corporate job and you're getting paid hourly, you spend half of your life there. What are you really gaining from that job, especially if you're not in like a management role, a leadership role, or around like-minded individuals that want growth? What if you're just like a stalker? What are you learning from that? Are you learning anything? That's time being wasted in a way of you're spending half of your life working. However, working that job cannot be a time waster if you have the mindset of, oh, I can improve at this. I can improve at my speaking skills when I'm talking to customers. That's, ways you can improve. But I'm just giving like a little general example of how people waste time. Constantly on their phones. You need to put down the phone. A lot of y'all just waste your lives on the phone, like every single day. You pick up the phone, go on Instagram. Let me see what's the next post on my phone. Oh my God, look at her damn body. Just tapping all day. That's what y'all do, and you waste time doing that. You're not benefiting from that at all, buddy. You're wasting your life away scrolling on a phone when you could be putting that time into your own self-apprenticeship for you to grow and become better in life, for you to work towards those dreams and aspirations that you have in life. You're wasting your time scrolling on TikTok, looking at the next, post this girl post about her booty. And don't get me wrong, and don't get me started on men that still watch the P word, that still PMO. You know how much of a time waster that is? You open up the hub, gotta find the perfect video, go on page after page, tapping hard as you can to find that perfect video. And when you finally watch that video, your monkey brain just hopping left to right, just watching two people fornicate on the screen, and then you bust one. 30 to 45 minutes of your life is away now from you watching that. All of these time wasters are put on this earth to distract us from what we really should be doing. And a lot of us really need to get it together. A lot of you really need to get it together and just start focusing and realizing that time is a very crucial thing that you have in your day to day. Okay, you need to figure out how you can save time every single day in order for you to actually grow and become the best version of yourself. Stop going on your phone. Learn ways on how you can cut back and save time. I know a lot of y'all not going to listen. A lot of y'all will, hear me. You'll hear what I'm saying. It'll click in your brain like, oh, you know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe I should, stop wasting time. And then the next day you completely forget about the video. You just throw it in the back of your head. It goes in the back of your monkey brain. You go straight back there. As soon as you wake up, you're on Instagram. You're on TikTok scrolling. You're wasting your time. You get off work. You already had a stressful day. You go grab that bottle of Jergens, pop up your phone, start just busting everywhere, busting gallons on yourself, wasting your time. Get your time back. Get your life back. That's what you should be doing. The quickest way I could tell you on how to get your time back or to start is just take a sheet of paper. Literally, take a sheet of pen and paper and write down things that you do that's not benefiting you to achieving your goals. That could be playing video games. That could be doom scrolling. That could be PMO. That could be spending more time at work. I'm not talking about overtime, like working to get money. I'm talking about you were supposed to get out at 5 o'clock, but you spend time on your phone half of your shift, and now you're late on certain tasks that you need to do, and now you need to stay over to get them done. That's what I'm talking about. That's a time waster right there. List out these things that you can cut out of your life that will save you time. And I'm not saying you have to clear them out entirely. If you watch anime or TV shows, let's just say you watch Dexter. A normal Dexter episode is like an hour, okay? A normal anime is like 20 minutes. Rather than watching like 2 episodes of Dexter, 2 episodes of anime, watch 1 episode. You now save the hour. You now save 20 minutes. Make sacrifices in order to make yourself more valuable and to take that time into increasing your own self-knowledge and benefiting in your own self-growth. Listing out the things that are not benefiting yourself in general, that's holding you back from achieving the dreams that you yearn for at a young age, and you see other people living the life you want to live. Once you list those things out and figure out what you need to remove, you will see you will start to gain so much in your life that you haven't gotten before. You will start to see so much progress and gain so much progress that you will be literally an unstoppable train. You'll be the train in GTA that's just moving. It don't stop for nothing because you're saving so much time to invest in your own self-apprenticeship and to finally start creating progress in your life. And you don't have to start big. You don't have to shut out anime entirely, gaming entirely. I mean, you should stop doom scrolling, but you don't have to cut that out entirely. Just reduce the amount of time. If you're spending screen time for 12 hours, cut that back to 6 hours. If you spend 5 hours gaming, cut it back to 2 hours, 2.5 hours. If you spend time busting nuts on yourself, I mean, cut that out entirely. But if you can't, at least do it once a week. Not every single day for 30 to 45 minutes finding that perfect video. You're weird. Okay? Start small. However, if you're someone that doesn't have a monkey brain, you don't have to start small. You can start big and cut it out entirely. If you have that self-discipline to cut out things entirely to where it won't be like a drug to you, like, oh, man, I really need to get that hit of the next video on Brazzers. I really need to see what her Instagram is talking about. If you someone that doesn't have that type of brain, cut it out entirely. And you'll start to see even more progress because now you saved even more time doing that. Build and grow momentum on the small things. You start small and start to build and grow momentum. You're going to start saving even more time because you're going to see some type of progress. And you're going to get that dopamine boost from that progress. And you're going to start to be gaining more confidence. And now with you saving much more time, your life is going to expand in ways you're never going to believe in. That you never thought was possible. But now you're saving time and putting the energy into achieving that. My channel name is RG Brennan, but you can call me Rye, and we are the chosen ones. We are trying to strive every single day to become the best version of ourselves and to invest in our own self-knowledge, to invest in our own self-apprenticeship, to become valuable, not to just ourselves, but to everyone that we communicate with, that we are around in life, and also to just grow and become successful. I want to be the living example on YouTube for people to look at and be like, man, I saw how he started and look at the position that he's in now. And he's literally left a track record of everything that he learned and everything that he's teaching us. If you enjoy this type of content and you want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment on what you thought on the video. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.